Hello everyone, Flik here with Victoria and we are from Sleek Ballet Fitness, and in this video today we are going to look at some of the basic fundamental moves that we use in classical ballet and therefore in our Sleek workouts. Sleek Ballet Fitness workouts are literally rooted in classical ballet. Victoria and I both trained as ballerinas and went on to have careers as professional dancers. So if you're new to Sleek or haven't ever done a ballet class before, this is the workout to stay and look at right to the end, and then you can go on and join us in some of our Sleek workouts. So shall we do this? We're actually going to start lying on the floor, and Victoria's just going to come just and face the back for me with your legs up against this. So we're going to first of all establish something called Turnout, which is rotating from our hips for the entire length of our leg, and it's something that we use in classical ballet a lot. So what we can do is we can start with our legs in a parallel position, and you can use a wall, or if you've got great core strength, you don't have to use that wall. You can take your legs up to a midnight position. Important thing is we're pulling up through the backs of the knees, and then either way, using the wall or not, we're going to start to rotate our little toes out, and this is establishing what we call first position. And we're taking this rotation from our hips, so we're not thinking about when we stand up those penguin feet that sometimes people try to establish when they're finding a balletic position. We really are trying to work from the tops of our legs. That's really going to shape and tone the glutes and the thighs at the same time, as well as give us correct technique, which is really, really important. We don't want to cause any injury into our knees or into our lower backs, very common thing to do. So establishing that, you can look and see that this is what will be your first position, rooted from the hip to the knee to the ankle and up to our feet. Thank you. Come back to a parallel for me, Vix, and then we're back to our parallel, and once more open out gently. You'll squeeze into the glutes, and there's our first. Lovely. So let's try that standing up. We can literally do the same thing with our hands on our hips and finding a parallel position on sixth position, and we're going to just rock back onto our heels and rotate and find a natural first position. Rock back to sixth position and rock back again. First, let's do that twice more. As you do that, see if you can start to think about drawing the knees up, pulling the tummy button through to the spine. Let's do it one more time. And then as we walk back into this first position, just leaving the weight with a little bit of space underneath our heel. So I can just slide a piece of paper underneath the heel. You can see Victoria's beautifully in her first position there. So let's carry on with our position of our feet. So first position, we will step out and find a second position. Again, we're still working into that rotated position with our legs, with our knees, ankles and hips all into one line. Remember that slip a piece of paper sliding underneath our heels. Lovely. From here, we're going to find fourth position. So we're stepping this foot one distance in front of our back leg and opposite our nose. There are several ways you can do fourth, but in our Sleek workouts, we're trying to aim the heel to be halfway across the back foot. Weight is about 50-50. Most often we use fourth as a transferring step, and we will be doing that when we work out in a little while. From here, slide that heel back and find a third or a fifth position. So fifth position, we're crossing the heel a little further over, but it's perfectly acceptable for the protection of our knees to find a third position. And you can see there's just a slight difference, but you'll feel there's a little more space when you're in third, so when that heel is a little further away from the toe joint. Lift it up out of our waist. Good. Let's come back and find first position and step the other leg out to second position. Step it to fourth position. Remember, heel halfway across the foot and closing into our third or fifth. Lifting up out of the hips, drawing the tummy through to the spine. Beautiful. Come back to first position and give me a bra bar with the arms. So we're literally making a circle shape, bra bar. We've got our little fingers away from our thighs, as you can see, and there's some space under our armpits. We're making that framing shape of the lower body, and then keeping that shape, bring those fingertips opposite your tummy button to find first position. Opening them out to a second position. Again, we still have that curved shape, and if you look, you'll see there's a gentle slope from the shoulder to the elbow, elbow to the wrist, and wrist to little finger. Good. Come back to bra bar, and let's take those positions into a little port de bras sequence as you bring the arms to first. Open second, take a breath, and bra bar again to first. Open second, take a little breath, bra bar twice more to first. Keeping those elbows lifted, so we're really shaping the upper arms, just remembering what's happening with our lower body as well. Tummy through to spine, lift and bra bar. From here, take the arms to tutu height. So if you're wearing a tutu, and that stiff net allows you to find that shape beautifully. You would have to just gently balance and drape your fingers over the edge of that tutu skirt. There's a slight curve into our elbow here, and as we now take an open fifth position, we now extend through the elbow. So open fifth and back down to our demi-bras, so tutu height. Let's do this 8 times. Demi-bras, open fifth. Now we're trying not to move those shoulders. Draw the lats down for 3 and lift for 4 and lift. Demi-bras, space under your armpits, then extending through the elbow. 3 more times. Extend, good, for 2 and lift. Last time for 1 and lift. Can you find bra bar for me? So again, there's that framing shape of the lower body around our torso. Now find first. Nothing moves. Now from here, we're going up to fifth. Again, leaving the shape of the arms, open the elbows wide and drawing the shoulders down. Rib cage pulls together, tummy drawn in, tailbone points down between your heels. Find second position. So again, we're finding that slope, and then let's come back to our bra bar. Can we do this 4 times? We're taking first to fifth, open second and bra bar. 3 more. First, you'll start to feel that gentle ache into the upper arm if you're working correctly. Imagine 2 balloons under your armpits here, so you're not collapsing the upper arm towards your rib cage. 1 more time. Fifth and out. Can we find demi-bras? Demi-bras 1, open fifth on 2 and down, just gently raising the heart rate here as we establish and familiarize ourselves with these positions. Good. Shaping the upper body. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And lower down to bra bar. You got away with one there, Victoria. Okay, so let's put some of that footwork and some of those port de bras into a little sequence. So from our first position, let's take our first very familiar ballet basic, a demi-plie. So we're now going to bend the knees, and our knees are aiming to be over our little toes. So not pushing forward, we don't want to put any stress onto the kneecap area, opening out, working into the upper thigh, and then releasing into the calf muscles, and our heels are gently pressed down towards the floor. Beautiful. Pulling up, imagine there's Velcro on the insides of your legs, glue your inside legs together, and take a demi-plie 1 more time. So demi-plie to bend. As we pull up the inside legs. Now slide the foot away and let's make our first battement tendu. Closing back into first, remember that Velcro, we still draw the legs together. Let's take demi-plie on 1, straighten on 2, slide the other leg. This is battement tendu, which means to stretch. So we're literally stretching. Again, demi-plie and straighten, slide the leg away and close. Again, demi-plie, straighten up, battement tendu, and close. This time, can we take a demi-plie and put those 2 movements together? We're taking a demi-plie and straightening to tendu. Demi-plie, straightening to tendu twice more. So can you really pull up the back of the leg without jamming that knee back? You'll start to see shape and tone into those muscles. Can you find demi-bras as you plie and open fifth as you extend? Let's do it. 4, 1 and lift. Demi-bras, open fifth. 3 and 4 and 4 more and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there. Step lower to demi-bras, find second position. Take a demi-plie and this time transfer, and we transfer over to a dégagé, so it's still that feeling of tendu, the leg is straight. Again, demi-plie, transfer over, add our arms, they go bras bas and open fifth. 2 and 3 and 4. 4 more to go. Remember, every time you plie, the knees go back towards those little toes. Good. 2 and 1. Let's do 1 more, please, just to bring us onto this foot. And then we'll rondage on the leg, and let's find our 4th position. Can you remember that 4th? Establishing equal weight. That heel is halfway across the foot. Take a demi-plie in 4th. Now this one you have to be careful. You really want to open that knee back. Watch it doesn't rock forward towards your front leg. 4th position, plie to bend, straighten up, and we take our first battement tendu or dégagé to the derrière, to the back. You'll really work into the glutes and the hamstrings here. Squeeze, and now close, find that 3rd or 5th position. Most of us finding 3rd. Now establishing that battement tendu again. Take a plie, transfer, and here it is. Here's our battement tendu, devant or to the front. Close that leg. Let's go and add some arms. So remember, we took the sequence. We took a plie, the arms to 5th, lift, and close back to bras bas. Let's reverse it. 1 plie, and lift and close. Again, 1. So transferring through all these positions, gently keeping that heart rate lifted, lifting up and open. Again, 1, plie, draws you up and close. 1, plie, draws you up and close. Just work that foot back into first position, and let's put all of this together working on the second side. So taking your demi plie and extending the leg straight out, lifting the arms to open fifth. Let's do 8. We plie and tendu through first to second, 3 and 4. 4 more please for 4. Remember the arms are demi-bras, open fifth, keeping the shoulders down. And then let's transfer through our second on 1. And lift good, 2, and 3, and 4, and 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, rondage on the leg. And the same thing, take your plie. Take it forward, lift the arms to fifth, and close. Bring the arms to bras to the back. Plie up to fifth and close again, front, plie up to fifth, close back, plie. We're going to do 2 more after this. So establishing tendu devant, 4th position, close to fifth, tendu derrière, lift up, 1 more time, 1, plie, lift the arms to fifth, keep those shoulders down, last time, plie, lift and close. Well done. Bring your feet back from fifth or third into your first position. Extend that leg to a battement tendu. Take it to the side for me, Victoria, and the arms to second position. Remember that slope. We're going to take a pivot. Don't worry too much about this movement. We talk about this more advanced workout, but what we are going to look at here is our final movement, which is an arabesque. This is first arabesque. The same arm as the standing leg is working, and if you can see the alignment of Victoria's front arm, it's mainly in line with her nose, and her side arm is just slightly back from her shoulder. To keep it really square when you're learning the fundamentals, you can bring that arm a little more so you can see your thumb just out of your peripheral vision. We're back into that battement tendu derrière, you can see. Now, from here, can we lift the toes and make this arabesque en l'air, which literally means in the air. Lower the toes, keep it light, and let's do 4 little squeezes. For 4, this is beautiful for shaping into the glute, into the hamstring, drawing up into the tummy, put it through to the spine, and last one, and lower. Turn to face me with a little pivot. A big plie, transfer, there's that bend again, and we'll pivot to face the second side. Lovely. And again, we're aiming for the toe to be in line with where your bun would be, so the middle back of your head. Let's take our 4 squeezes, shape the top of the leg, and lower down. Can you see how pulled up from the kneecap we are on the supporting leg, so that we're working into the thigh, we're not swaying or rocking back. Last one, first arabesque, lower down. Turn to face me, take a transfer plie, and just place that foot behind. So everyone, there are some fundamentals for you to practice. You can do this every day, and very quickly you'll become familiar with these basic terms, which again we use frequently in our Sleek workouts. So if you've enjoyed this video, please click like, subscribe to our channel. We've got lots more tutorials that will help you with your training, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon.